All right, I'm just going to demonstrate the Pacman exercise. It's really just how to animate the mask path attribute and make it look like a Pacman's opening and closing its mouth. I'm creating a new composition here, NTSC DV. I prefer to use square pixels, but that's not that important. What's more important is that the duration is 3 seconds long. So I just typed 300. Now I've got a composition that's 3 seconds long. I hit Command Y or Control Y to make a new solid. Since it's Pacman, I'm going to create a yellow solid here. And then I'm going to use the letter Q to get to my ellipse tool. And then I'll hold Shift and drag a mask. Okay. I'll hit Control D and make 2 of them. I'm going to call this bottom one reference. Okay, and maybe for the reference, I'll hit Command Shift Y or Control Shift Y and just change the color. This will come in handy later. Now I've got this yellow solid selected, and what's important is that I create a mouth for the Pacman. So I'll activate my pen tool, use the letter G, and I'm going to create 2 new points. Think about creating a slice of a pie. So I'm going to create 2 new points. Then I'm going to select a point in the middle of those 2 points. Let me change my mask color so you might be able to see the mask a little bit better. Okay, I hope that helps. I can now see this mask point in the middle a little bit better, and I'll just nudge it with my arrow keys towards the center, and you can already see this is starting to look a little bit more like a Pacman shape. The thing is, the mouth needs to be sharp. There needs to be some adjustment to the Bezier handles. So I'll hold down Option or Alt while I hover over this point and just single click. That takes away the Bezier handles, leaving a sharp point. For the other sets of handles, it's a little more complicated. If I take away both handles on this point, it messes up the shape of the curve. So let me undo that. What I'm going to do is hold Alt or Option, and then I can independently move one handle while not moving the other handle. So when you hold down Alt or Option, when grabbing a handle, you allow it to move independent of the other handle. All right, that looks pretty good. So of course, I'm now going to keyframe mask path, and now I've saved this shape. I'm just going to move my timeline forward a little bit, and now I need to close the mouth. Airplane flying over. Okay, now that the airplane's gone, what I'm going to do is just click on this one point and move it down. Hold Option or Alt. Move the handle independently. Okay, you can see that I've kind of messed up the curve, but if I just hold Alt or Option and move this handle so that it's straight and then lift it up, I can match the curve of the circle perfectly. I'm going to select this last point over here, and you can even use the arrow keys and just nudge it. Nudging it into the same spot here. Of course, one handle needs to be flattened out. The other handle needs to be vertical and then pulled down. Okay, that looks pretty clean. And once I hit play, I can see that my mouth is opening and closing. Okay, all I'm going to do finally is move the points closer together, and I'll simply copy and paste them moving down the timeline. Now my Pacman is animated, looking for some pellets. All right, hope that helped. Good luck with After Effects, guys. See ya.